Hi. Um, so good morning. It's morning for me. Um, or good afternoon, evening, night, wherever, whatever, whenever you decide to click on this video. Um, so I'm gonna use my new pen today. Uh, it's a TWSBI Eco. It's a fountain pen, and it's super fancy. Like I had no idea when I opened it up like that it would have this case. It would include a spanner. But that's for the piston where my um at the top of the pen where you twist it and it actually draws up ink through the nib. So yeah, it's a really nice pen. Uh, well worth the money. I think it was about £30. So not cheap, but not ridiculous. But yeah, so getting into the drawing, as you can see, I've already done a pencil sketch, and this is something I never normally do, but one day I just thought, hey, I'm gonna use a pencil instead, and it was kind of good. It was kind of nice, yeah, different. Because usually I just go into a drawing with a pen and see what happens, but um, drawing the lines with the pencil, it actually allowed me to kind of construct shapes a lot better. And when I started this, um, I started out drawing the head of obviously the octopus, or is it a squid? I don't know. I'm gonna call it an octopus. But um, when I finished it, actually the pencil sketch, I thought, oh damn, did did I forget that? Did I forget to put 8 legs on it? But going back and kind of just counting it, I think I put 8 in there. And he might be a septopus. Anyway, um, when I was younger, um, I had this strange job, idea, dream, whatever, and I was obsessed. I wanted to be a marine biologist. Um, yeah, it was. I just love fish, even though well, I guess it's not weird that, but I don't like to eat fish. It doesn't taste good. No, it's gross. But no, I was obsessed. I loved everything about fish, the ocean. I even had um a bean bag. It was purple and it was an octopus. It had 8 little legs on it, and he would sit at the end of my bed. And yeah, I I actually don't know if I still have him, but no, I may have got rid of it because you know you grow up. But yeah, my old room, it was blue, and there was this really cool wallpaper that you could get, which looked like a seabed, and I had that run along the bottom half of like my walls in my room, and um, I actually made a lot of like model fishes. So you'd get like a piece of card, and you'd fold it in half. You'd draw out like your fish outline or whatever, shark, crab, and then you'd cut out like the two sides of the folded piece of paper of the outline that you drew. So then you'd have like two copies of this one thing that you drew, and then what you do is you tape it up, and in the middle, I used to stuff it with um, stuff it with like newspaper or cotton wool or something so that they'd look 3D, and then I would hang them from my ceiling so it looked like a little aquarium in my room. But I don't know why I didn't, you know, continue with that. When I was 4, my family, we all went to Australia, which I remember vaguely. Like, I do remember a lot of it. I mean, we were there for 6 weeks, so it was a pretty hefty chunk of time in a different country. I remember the flight vividly. I watched um I watched the movie Ice Age about 3 times. It, I don't know. I was 4, but um one thing I remember clear as day is we went scuba diving, and because of our age, like we were allowed to go, but we had to be in like this metal tank, and we had snorkels. We wasn't allowed to wear like the proper kit with the tanks, whatever. Like we would have drowned, and yeah, there was so many fish, clownfish, obviously from Nemo, and I remember all I would say was, "Oh my God, there's Nemo, and there's a Dory," and you can probably tell my favorite movie as a child was Nemo. But yeah, that's what I wanted to be. Um, what do you want to be? I mean, you can be anything, like a vet or a musician or a chef or an astronaut, fireman, police officer. There's so much. I mean, a lot of these days, um, a lot of these days, people say, "Oh, you have to go to university and study," and people just they need you to have these qualifications. I mean, my I'm not cut out for university. I mean, I get stressed out if I don't know something basic. Yeah, I see. I'm getting stressed out now. I'm trying to think of something to get stressed out about. It's just, it's just a big no. I mean, a lot of my friends have gone, and I'm so proud of them. Like it, it's, it's so hard. Like just, I, my mental capacity for just one subject is not great, and trying to fill it is difficult. But yeah, if you're at uni and you're struggling, just that's okay. That is 100% okay. You have every right to feel like you can't do it because it's hard, but everyone everyone gets through it. I mean, everyone I've seen, like of my friends, they all have degrees in crazy stuff. Like, my boyfriend, he has a degree in computer science, and that just is mind-boggling. Like, it's just crazy what you can make a hunk of metal stuck together in all of the right places do. I mean, I couldn't do what he does. I really couldn't. I'm one for just the simple things. Just picking up a piece of paper and a pen and making something cool. I I really want to get into more photoshopping actually, or like digital art. It's something I think I want to get a bit better at. So yeah, I think that might be the next step for me. And whatever your next step is, go for it. Just do your best. Try your hardest. That's all you can do. And no matter what happens, I mean, at least you tried and you can move on. Yeah. Anyway, guys, I hope you liked this video. I had a lot of fun just going over the lines that I already made. And this pen is awesome. Recommend it, totally. Go grab yourself one. Alright, guys. See you in the next one. Bye.